This guy says he's running 5 minutes late. We almost thought he's not coming. Why are you hanging out in the car in the driveway? Crazy.
Here's a night where I wanna be with you holding on this ride. It could rain or it could be blue skies. Either way, baby, we'll be alright. Wherever we go, I gotta know you know you're the only one I want sitting in the shotgun side on this ride.
What are you doing?
Just hanging out by myself.
Why are you hanging out in the car in the driveway?
Sleeping baby.
That's a good mama right there. Just sits in the driveway. How long's he been asleep?
An hour.
Hour? Where'd you go?
Well, I got the kids from school. I came home and I've just been sitting here since. So.
Pretty good nap.
He needed it.
Okay.
I didn't want him to wake up and start screaming. And well, he would just probably drive my car, so I have to sit out here with him.
All right.
He'll start cold starting it.
That's true. Okay, so I wanted to give an update on the barn remodel because the lumber has arrived and they're going to start tomorrow morning from when I'm filming this, already framing it up. So we're getting close and I'm super excited about that. I still have not sold the blue semi-truck either, the tractor trailer. Now I got another guy coming tomorrow at 10 a.m. So I'm hoping that's going to be it. But there's been several times people have said they're coming and they're going to buy it. But I need that cash for this. Here's the lumber. It's not a lot, right? Like it's not a huge amount. Remember when we built that house over there, there were stacks and stacks of it. But so here's the outside. We have a dumpster over here. Here's the outside. And this garage door is going to get demoed out. And there's actually, that wall is going to be rebuilt here. And then there's going to be a door. The entry door will be here from this gravel road. And this will remain, but it'll be for storage. I'll show you. Okay, so we have this will be the line. This will be storage in here. It's just like Christmas stuff. But the wall will be here. And that out here, this will all be the apartment. Now the cool thing is, I didn't film any of it, but the plumbers have already done the work. They did a really good job. They cut in here. So we got the stub outs. This will be the bathtub, toilet, sink, and then kitchen sink in here. Very small apartment, but it'll be very useful for us. So here's from the single back here. Isn't that awesome? They've already got the stub out for, oh, and then this is the washer and dryer right here. So little tiny laundry room, and this will all be a wall. So yeah, and man, these guys, the plumbers did a really good job. I watched them over the last few days. So this ground, this is where they did it, and it already looks like it's, you know, completely level, and they've got these little piles ready to get it out of here. What's up, Kaz? What's up, Kaz? What's up, Kaz? Come here. What's up, Kaz? Yeah, she just sat here and watched them do the whole thing, but they did a very clean job. When they put the piping in, they put a level of sand in there. They even, you know what they did, is they trenched this out right here. There was a couple of roots from the trees, and they trenched around the roots. They let the roots go through and put the piping under it. And it goes out there and hits our septic. So, yeah, those guys did a great job. So now, the fun stuff's gonna happen, and I'll put stuff on this channel as we continue to build out the apartment. But that's supposedly gonna happen tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So anyway, that's as much of an update as I have so far. So I now have about 30 of the ash junipers, otherwise known as mountain cedar in Texas, that I've pulled out. Some from Mom's place, and the majority of them from right here. I'll show you what these look like. Somebody said on one of the videos I was doing this, and they were like, they said something about Daniel Arms. It was like, are those the same trees that Daniel Arms tries to get rid of? Yeah, they are. And they're gonna do really well for me, because in the right place, ash juniper is actually great. But usually it's in the wrong place. And yeah, I know that it sucks up a bunch of water, but when you need them for correct cover in this landscape, they're great. I mean, all trees are going to suck up a bunch of water. That tree sucks up a whole bunch of water, live oak. So yes, they're going to work out really good for me. Also over here, I have my Afghan pines, and I got look at these. Some Texas honey mesquite trees. So I'm getting all kind of the natural landscape, and then I've got some cedar elm, red oak, live oak, a little bit of everything, and it's going to go down here. So the goal is really to create a forest, which will be extremely difficult because it's going to be all about water at this point, but that's what I want to do. Create a barrier between me and that property over there. So, I want to show you my friend here. I am not a cat person. I'm really not. But Boon is a good one. Like Boon's got it together. And I will admit he has grown on me. Like, I see him every day. Mama took him to the vet, right, Lincoln? Amber took him to the vet, and he was like 5 weeks old. We literally found him in a field next door, and hangs out in London's room. He hasn't really come out because we have Goose in here, we have Gypsy in here. So he doesn't have a voice of his own quite yet. So we're going to keep him in London's room a little bit longer, right? But you like him, Link?
Yeah.
He's actually a good cat. I never grew up with a cat growing up. I always had dogs. And so this is unfamiliar territory to me. But he is, maybe because we rescued him in the field, and he was literally crying out in the middle of the field at night, and we heard him and found him, and I think because of that, maybe he's just super grateful. Would you say that, Link? Mm-hmm. And so anyway, because he lives in London's room so much, I wanted to jump on here and say, eventually he'll be in a lot more videos, but not yet. Okay, Chips, you can come now. You can come in now. I had to get you out for that moment. You know, one of the videos, somebody was like, "Where's Goose?" He's right here. He's right here. But he is looking scraggly. He is always into mice, always eating rats, which is why he's usually got blood on his face. But he's doing fine, even though he's probably 12 or 13 years old. Head to the farm, and I'm gonna meet this guy that said he's coming to buy the truck, and he says he's got cash, and I've got the title. Now, I know that sometimes I film these videos and it seems as though this is all sporadic and happening all at once, but this is kind of just something I'm just ready to be done with. I've had this tractor trailer for many years, and for 2 years it has done nothing but me trying to sell it, Bull trying to sell it. We bought it for a pretty penny, and I'm going to sell it for literal pennies. The value of trucks is just not what it used to be, especially for like a 2016 like this. But I'm just right at this point, I need to get rid of it. I need to put it back into the lumber for this apartment build so we can start having people stay here. And at this point, who knows what's going to happen, but I've got the title, and here we are. Guess Tyler started it. That's good. Okay. That's what's going to come on here and get it running. And he already did that. Hopefully it'll go today.
Just looking at the weather.
Just looking at the weather.
Chance of rain. Because I got to go plant. It was 90% on Friday, but now it's down to 25.
What are you going to plant?
Wheat and oats.
This guy says he's running 5 minutes late.
Mm-hmm.
We almost thought he's not coming.
We'll see. He still hadn't showed up.
Be nice just to get that truck out of here, like you said. Not just to get the cash, but to get it off my brain. It's like checking something off my brain is valuable. It has its own value to it. That's actually why, when I think about donating things, like purging clothes or whatever, it's valuable to me to donate. The value of the space that it makes available to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so the question is, why do we accumulate more stuff?
Yeah, that's the question.
Like, what do you donate? Clothes and stuff, or what?
Well, I go through clothes and I just go, man, this flannel shirt, I haven't worn this in.
You know, philosophy that helped me a long time ago is, and I don't, honestly, I should do it more proactively, but something I read a long time ago, and I did it a few times, but you put your, all your clothes up on the rack, on your hangers, and as you wear them, you flip the hanger the other way. And so at the end of the year, you go look at all the ones that are still sitting that way that you didn't wear the entire year, and you donate them.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it's still hard, but I still like that. It's like, dude, you haven't worn it in 3 years.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Now, I understand a coat. You're not going to wear a coat if you didn't have a cold enough day for a coat, but
You should wear it at least once.
But you should wear it
during the year, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And with Yee Yee too, we get a new launch. We get a new jacket or new flannel. then I don't need to keep the other flannel. So I try to create. I know you donate too, like Yee stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I either don't. I honestly, I give it to Uncle Johnny a lot of the stuff because he loves it.
I should do that.
It goes from here to Mom's to Johnny and donate.
You know what's funny? You give to Uncle Johnny. I give to Johnny Wazinski. We're both giving to Johnny. Is he here yet?
That could be him right there.
Oh, he's slowing down.
Is he driving it off the lot today?
I'm assuming he's going to come with a friend because they got a rental car. I'm assuming one of them's going to drive it. I'm obviously drive the truck out of here today.
Did you get the pin?
What pin? I did, but I forgot it. But when I mess with a $100 bill at my house, it has a Ben Franklin in it. There's a blank spot on a $100 bill, and if you hold it up, there's a Ben Franklin inside the blank spot. So although I forgot my pin, you could easily, no one could fake the Benjamin Franklin inside the pin, or inside the bill.
Yeah, that's definitely them.
You going with me or are you staying here?
I'm staying here. Good luck.
All right. Somebody will recover this footage one day and go, that's the last video Granger filmed before he was gunned down by the Facebook Marketplace guy.
Zach, are we getting somewhere now? Zach, go with us.
Come on, Zach. Okay, so what they're saying is they were very interested, and now they're going to go to the bank and get the cash. Which is interesting that they wouldn't have just had the cash.
Maybe, like you said, they went to multiple ones, and when they found out the one they wanted, they'll be like, I don't know.
I'm still thinking the best for people. Like, these guys seem right. You know, that, forgive me for thinking the best of people. We'll see. See if they're supposed to come back in an hour from the bank. They bought it. Got cash in hand. They didn't drive it. They're going to come get it tomorrow. But there we go. Probably the last time the Smiths will see it. Yeah, they're going to come tomorrow and drive it. And I want to tell you guys, because I know the last time I did a video about this truck, people were like, don't sell it to somebody from Mexico because it's, you know, ruining our roads or whatever. So I did sell it to somebody from Mexico, but it's not for our roads. It's literally going to Mexico City tomorrow. So the Yee truck is gonna work the roads of Mexico. I don't think that bothers anybody, but they flew in. They literally flew in from Mexico City. So that's that. All right. Back home, gonna check out this barn remodel. The apartment, they're framing today, and I think moving along quite a bit, actually. Look at that. Would you look at that? So they're gonna finish today, just a half day. That's all they're doing. The whole thing will be framed up. Crazy. This is the living room, closet, laundry room, kitchen, baños. Wow, man, they work fast. So there you have it. Crazy. I mean, I went in early this morning and they were just getting here, and everything you saw happened only just in a few hours. As I'm talking right now, it's 12:43 p.m. So I'll keep giving updates on that. I mean, now that the framing's in, I want to go back in there after they're gone and just like get a feel for the size of that apartment and what it's going to be like. And then all the fun stuff starts happening, you know, when sheetrock goes up and drywall and paint, and it's going to be quick. So that's it. The truck is gone. And, you know, of all the things I've sold, I'm so glad to see that go. Even though it's the last piece of music for me, the last piece of music history. Man, that was such a burden for 2 years to see that truck sitting there and to have that burden lifted and to have, you know, cash in hand is, and to be able to put it into that project and to actually drive from the truck to this, the day I sell it is the day they're framing. That is not a coincidence, right? Like the actual money goes here and I get to see it happening in real time is, and the first time a family gets to come here, and maybe a family in need of some kind, the first time they get to stay here, and it'll just feel like it's all full circle. Yeah, that's it. Love y'all. Gigi.
On this ride.